Hey guys, Daniel with Better Outfitters. Today we're going to be putting a 3-inch rough country N3 lift on this little Chevy half ton. We're going to show you some of the ins and outs of the lift, different size of the cylinders and things along those lines, and pretty much a how-to install. Stick around, we'll show you what we got. Guys, so we're here with our lift. I've got a set of factories of each one that we're going to be replacing today on this truck, as well as the lift to show you the difference between the two. This is our front coil spring strut assembly. The nice part with this lift is it's all preloaded. You do not have to get a coil spring tool to try to collapse the spring to change out your struts. This is the type of lift you can do at your house with no specialty tools required. So looking at these two struts, naturally you can see the length difference. That gives you your 3.5 inches of lift. The other thing you notice, the springs are actually closer together. More coils means more stability and more strength. The other thing to notice is the diameter of the tubes. This piston and cylinder assembly is almost 3/8 bigger diameter than this piston and cylinder assembly. Once again, strength, stability, and a better ride. So we'll roll those over there. Also on the front, you have your control arms. These are the uppers. Comes with new ball joints, a little beefier ball joint. But as you can tell, this is a thin, molded piece of aluminum. These guys beef it up a little bit, make it a little bit more stable and a little bit more heavy duty. Comes with all the bushings you need. It's literally unbolt it, take it out, bolt the new one in. Then, of course, in the rear, we have the shocks and the blocks. They use a synthetic block with the rough country lift. This is actually, from what their standards rate, supposed to hold triple the amount of weight and abuse as what the factory blocks will. Then, of course, it comes with all your hardware. And then on your rear shocks, this one's collapsed. I don't want to open it up because it's going to mess with the install process. But tube-wise, you can see the difference. Side by side, a little bigger, a little beefier, but it will also handle the rough roads a lot better. It gives you a lot better ride. I can actually personally vouch for this lift kit. I've installed several. Every one of them I've driven after install, and I am super shocked about it.
I'm glad she can cut a little bit. Dad's over there with his shirt up here, and I can just see him in the corner of the screen.
There's also lifts specifically made for people that like Raptors that jump.
Long travel.
Well, not only just long travel, but they actually have reinforcement up top.
Oh yeah.
For that pull when it comes down. This lift is made for your mud guys. There she is. if you ever do one of these on your own, right here is a crucial deal. When you go to tighten this down, see how it's sitting on the stop?
Yeah.
Lift up straight.
Oh, makes sense.
The grommets up in here are not actually, they don't really swivel. They're just rubber mounted. Well, you're never gonna sit on that stop unless you're on a jack. So try to bring it up where it's kind of level. It gives you that extra cushion. You're not twisting all your cushion out. If that makes sense.
No, that does. That's what I was wondering, if it was like an actual like bearing kind of thing inside of there to allow it to
No, they're
move.
actually, let me grab that one.
Do the old ones have anything in them, like a bushing or something, I guess?
See, it's all kind of mounted. Now that bushing will swivel in that,
Yeah.
but it takes a lot of twisting before it does. Most likely when it's twisted that bad, you're gonna crack out that bushing on these. On the old ones, it's a similar design. It'll swivel in here,
Yeah.
but it's actually metal sleeve.
That's
Those
kind of
are
what I think.
made molded in. I would rather have the molded
Really?
than the metal sleeve, because that metal sleeve, once it wears out, that bushing's gonna be able to move.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's where you get that, you hit the bumps in here, clack, 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 clack.
But these won't just rip loose.
There's really not a whole lot of movement on them. Like what you see right here, I mean, easily.
Yeah,
You could
I was about to
push.
say not taking much force.
So, I mean,
No, that's true. Okay.
but if you leave them down here and then they pick them up, they're already in a torque position.
Are you supposed to grease these?
They come pre-greased. So, the nice thing is they do add grease certs. But if
Yeah.
you look there, the factories
Nothing.
are not greasable. So you do pick up that nice option. With the Batman gun. Alright, these lifts are pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to them. You don't need a huge $1 million tool set. A few simple tools and a little bit of time, you can get one knocked out. You can do them at home. You can do them on jacks. The biggest thing is always just be safe when you're doing them. Use extra support. If you need help, bring somebody in to help you. Don't try to do it on your own. So now that you saw how to do it, maybe y'all can go out and do one of your own. Until then, always like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. With the Batman gun.